What's up, Airsofters? My name is Lane, and in today's video we're going to be going over my kit for Desert Fox event Citadel Assault at EMR Event Park.
Let's go!
For this game, I'm going to be rolling with the Southern Syndicate again, because truthfully, I love my tan camos, and you know, I was on that team for my first Desert Fox event, so I thought that it would only be right to run that team again. So we're going to start from the top and work our way down, and if you want to see anything specific, timestamps will be in the description below for you to skip to your certain section that you want to see. However, starting from the top, I will be running some sort of ball cap. I probably won't be wearing this one, because I'm going to want one with Velcro to record gameplay for you guys. I'm going to try to get some good gameplay while I am out there. But the goggles that I will be using the ESS Turbofan goggles. I'm just a huge fan of these goggles because the fan, I should say, makes sure that one, I'm not going to be fogging, but two, it just kind of cools down your face, especially on a hot summer day when you're wearing a raid mod top like I am. It's going to get a little bit hot. And for face protection, I will be wearing a One Tigress foldable face mask. As you guys know, if you've been watching my videos before, I am a huge fan of the One Tigress series of face masks. So moving a little bit down on my kit, why don't we talk about the rig that I am using. So I am using a Spirit of Systems Mark III chest rig. Again, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I love this. At my first Desert Fox event, I ran with my Mayflower Gen 4 chest rig, and I realized it was just way more than I actually needed. So on the chest rig here, I've got 3 M4 mags up front, and these are the PTS EPMs in the Speed QB blue. Because the teams at Desert Fox events are, you know, kind of blue versus red, tan versus green, I thought that going with the blue magazines would just be a nice accent touch to kind of go with the overall theme of the game. However, that is really everything that I am carrying on my chest rig for magazines. Something that I learned my last time I played at EMR is that I'm not using my pistol very often. So again, I just have 3 M4 mags. Up front is where I keep my phone. Now, something that I learned at my first Desert Fox event is that you really need your phone to be easily accessible, especially if you're going to be a medic or if you're trying to move up on capture points. So in the front pocket of the Spirit of Systems chest rig, I do just have my phone in here so I can get to it nice and easy. And I know a lot of people are going to ask, well, Lane, that, you know, that's right in the center of your body. Aren't you afraid of it getting shot? Well, you know, I took a Dremel, I took about 5 minutes of work, and I put a nice Lexan sheet on the inside pocket of the Spirit of Systems chest rig, so that even up to like 400 FPS I tested, my phone will be nice and safe in here. And everything is held in there by a Persec Gear zip cert, which is made specifically for the Spirit of Systems Mark III chest rig. Now on my left side, I do have everything for my radio. I'm not going to go super crazy into detail about this because I did a video either last week or the week before about my radio setup, but it's a Baofeng UV5R and a Code Red headset's push to talk. But that is everything that I'm going to keep on my chest rig itself. In the right-hand side radio pocket, I might keep, you know, more magazines if I feel the need to, an Enola Gay smoke grenade, anything like that. However, on my back, I do have an N-Gage Tactical Mercury Bravo. Now, I'm a real big fan of this pack because it was custom made for me. I love everything that N-Gage has made for me. And it's got some special customizations to, you know, fill out the roles that I like. With this, I'm going to be carrying, you know, food, water, all that sort of stuff, so I can carry everything that I need in this incredibly small package. Moving a little bit lower on my kit, I will be wearing the Pig full dexterity gloves. I am a huge fan of these because they allow you to use your smartphone even with gloves on, and at the same time, you know, they are very, very comfortable. You can feel everything that you're grabbing versus other gloves. I've used mechanics for years, and truthfully, just the dexterity that I have with the Pig gloves is amazing. I love using them for airsoft, for real steel shooting. But moving a little bit over into the center, I do have the Spirit of Systems SAC, the sub-abdominal carry kit. Now, I'm a huge fan of the SAC compared to other options that are, because there are a lot of very similar options out there. I like it because one has a built-in tourniquet holder, which means that if my phone goes down or it dies, I still have an alternative way of being medicked into the game. But the SAC will be where all of my pyro goes. So whether it is my tag rounds, we'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute, Enola Gay products, everything fits in here. I know a lot of guys out there like to ask me, well, hey, when this is loaded up, you know, how obnoxious is it? Is it like flapping up against you and being kind of obnoxious? Truthfully, not really. I never feel this. Even when it's loaded up to capacity, I have this filled to the brim with pyro, I never feel it flapping around. In fact, when there's more in it, I think that it kind of stays closer to your body and doesn't move around. But moving a little bit over on my belt kit, I do have an HSGI Taco, which again has another PTS EPM. This is a LBT dual frag pouch, which is just attached to my belt so I can carry frag grenades. I have a dump pouch in the back, which will be holding my launcher. Now, the reason I went with that as opposed to a dedicated holster is, one, I don't have enough time before the event, but two, it can sit nice and secure in here, or if I want to mount the launcher to my gun, you know, I can use this for spent magazines, but I will have a lanyard for the launcher as well. And then the only thing I have on my right side, because I like to keep my right pretty clear, is just my holster with my Elite Force G19. The holster is a Blackhawk Omnivore, and again, part of my loadout is I don't like to have anything here so that I have a nice smooth draw when I draw my pistol. Now let's talk about the airsoft guns and the launcher that I'll be using for this event. So my primary rifle will be my VFC Mark 18. I've got it kitted out with some PTS stuff, primary arms red dot, primary arms flashlight, GMP foamed can, my ATN shot track for a scope cam. So I'm really excited to use this gun. If you've seen me out on the airsoft field, this is my favorite gun. I have so much fun with this. You know, the Gate Titan that's in it and all the other upgrades that was done by River City Airsoft have just made this gun fantastic. On my first line, I do have my Elite Force G19 with a Surefire X300 knockoff by Element. I like this handgun a lot. I'll be doing a full review soon, but overall I've been very, very happy with it. And finally, the launcher I will be using for this game, because I am going to be running as a Grenadier, is an S&T M320. Now, this is going to be launching tags all weekend. I got to try tags out a few weeks ago at a local field, and I fell in love with them, and I bought about 2 dozen. So because this video is going to be going up after the game, if you got shot at by Archangels, it was probably me. I have so much fun with tag rounds, and I cannot wait to use these at a national event for the first time. But yeah, that's all the guns that I'm going to be using for this event. If my main rifle goes down, I will be switching over to my Elite Force 4C RL. However, this VFC that I'm using right now has been incredibly solid and has great performance over the lifetime that I've owned it. Finally, let's discuss the uniform that I am wearing. The top is a Raidmon DCU shirt by my friend Spartan117GW. You can pick him up from his website. I'll leave his information in the description below. The pants that I am running are the Beyond A9 utility pants. I love these pants. As someone who's running Cry Precision pants for years, I loved my G3s. These pants are even better than the G3s, and they cost $75 less. I am a huge fan of them, and I can't wait to pick up a set in M81 to play on the green team. And finally, the boots that I'm running for this event are the Merrell Moabs. I've just had such good luck with them over the years. I know that Merrell is kind of thrown around as like a cheapo brand in the boot world. However, I've been in love with them. I've had better success with them than my Salomons, even though the Salomons are very high quality boots. The Merrells just fit me personally better. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for my loadout for Desert Fox Events Citadel Assault at EMR Event Park. I hope that I saw you there, because this video is going to be going up after the event, but in case that I did not, make sure, you know, hit me up at other events. I love seeing guys that enjoy the work that I do. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you joined our community by hitting that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, make sure to hit that bell icon next to it for updates when we post brand new videos every single Friday here on the channel. Make sure to follow me on social media. Links for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter will all be in the description below. This has been Lane from the BB Warrior, and I will see you all next time.